I've been driving for about 2.5 hours. I'm headed towards Lake Tekapo. Gonna enjoy the time I have on a solo road trip. I have just arrived in Lake Tekapo. It is quite cold, I cannot lie. The sun has just set. Today is my first full day in Lake Tekapo. I really hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I crossed a bridge and there's this house to the left, and I haven't been in there yet, but I will after this. As you can see, it is really blue waters. I thought the waters in Auckland were really nice, but this is like crystal clear blue water. I think I'm gonna stay here one more night. Guessing I'll probably head towards Mount Cook. I was hoping to see these flowers, but I found out that they only blossom during the spring. They're like these purple flowers. They're called lupins. Today is 9/11, September 11th. All I've done is really just walk around and take some pictures and videos. And I chose this spot because basically I just went on Google and I searched up South Island, New Zealand routes road trip for 2 weeks. And then I just looked at some of the images and just like looked at the routes that other people recommend, and that's about it. If you look in the back there or over there, you'll literally see kind of like the skeletons of what the lupins would be if it was not winter. The wind keeps blowing this tripod over. Currently at Mount Cook National Park. Look at this snow. Oh my god. I chose a pretty bad day to come here, to be honest, because I was hoping to do this hiking trail today. I knew it was gonna snow, but I didn't know it was gonna snow this much. Look at this. It's like a whole Christmas winter. I just opened the door and this guy just went, oh my god. I agree. Oh my god. Can't even see the mountains. Usually the mountains are right there. The snow has completely covered everything. Just a few hours ago, I'm pretty sure this road here was closed off. Also, you couldn't really see anything at all. You couldn't see any mountains at all because of how much snow there was. Currently standing on the side of a highway. This is, I think, Lindis Pass. It's supposed to be a scenic route, but right now it's covered in snow. The entirety of the sky is also just white. I'm basically surrounded in mountains that are covered in snow. Everything's white, even this car that I rented. I hear another car coming, but the cars, you know, we're driving like, 100 kilometers an hour, so they're pretty loud when they do come and cross me. I'm on my way to this Airbnb that I booked. Oh my god, it's a huge bed. Looks like a California king. There's a heater in here too. I'm gonna sleep like a baby, but there's children here, so maybe not. That is so cute. This Airbnb has 2 dogs and 2 babies. Well, not babies, but kids. Little children. There's a TV up there too. And it's a pretty good sized TV. That's great. So interesting. Dogs. This is Lake Hawea. I got here about 20 minutes ago, and as you can see, there's mountains in the back of this lake. Yesterday was snowing in the morning until about 3 p.m., and then the snow kind of just stopped snowing so hard. I waited to drive on the roads until later. Around 3 p.m. I left, and I went towards Twizzle. Airbnb was pretty good. I'd say the bedroom itself was a 10 out of 10. One of the dogs slept next to me for like 8 hours, I think, from like 10 p.m. until 6 a.m. In every city, though, I do try to find an Airbnb instead because I would prefer Airbnbs depending on how much more expensive it is. But sometimes, like last night, I was just in desperate need of sleep, and like I just needed my own room. It's a really nice view. And I could have stayed at Mount Cook for a little more, but I decided it wasn't worth it because the snow. I do wish I could have done that trail. It's a missed opportunity for sure. I'm planning on going to Wanaka tonight. Pretty sure the people that go to these places are people that are into like outdoor activities, skiing and stuff like that, which is not me. I don't know how to ski, and if I tried to ski, I'd probably just end up looking like I'm immobile or something. Doesn't know how to move, just stuck there like some snowman. Not too cold, it's not windy. Every other day I drive 2 or 3 hours, so I feel like I've just been spending a lot of time in a car. I love my rental car. I don't want to give her up. I just want to keep her forever. Eventually I'm going to end up in Queenstown, but then from Queenstown I'm still deciding where to go from Queenstown. I think I might go to Anno. Eventually I make my way to Milford Sound. It's either I make my way up the west coast or I make my way up the east coast. I'm just gonna take this trail thing. Wanaka, that's what it's called. Drove here today, which was only like 20 minutes away from Hawea. Look at that view. I've been just sitting by lakes today. That's all I've been doing, really. When I go back into the city, I'm gonna try to find this tree, that Wanaka tree, which is popular for some reason. Behind me is Lake Wanaka. I'm gonna go and find that tree. So this is the Wanaka tree, which is the tree that I wanted to find. 2-minute walk. It looks smaller than I thought it would be, but it's okay. I'm guessing during the summer the tree is a lot more full. I just left Wanaka. I have 20 more minutes to go until I arrive at Arrowtown. I don't know if I'm going to stay in Arrowtown tonight or if I'm going to continue on to Queenstown. I stopped here because I realized I was like literally surrounded by mountains covered in snow, so I decided to just see the view